Ever since the first time I saw Horizon Zero Dawn being presented at E3 2015, I was wondering if they're really going to be able to make it work for me to believe that a girl with a bow and a spear can fight mechanical dinosaurs and animals. Hi, this is Serge from GoSoNoob.com and I have a very special review for you today. I'm going to be reviewing Horizon Zero Dawn that I spent the past 5 days playing on my PlayStation 4 Pro. And I'm going to give you all the details about what I liked and disliked about the game. Guerrilla Games managed to create a quite feasible and enjoyable gaming experience with Horizon Zero Dawn. They've accomplished this by successfully immersing me into the game world. From the very start of the game until the last quest, the storytelling and world immersion are so well done that I got fully drawn into the post-apocalyptic world. They did this by using the highest quality graphics available on the PlayStation system. Also, the open world that they've created is so believable. The years of research that they've spent on creating believable post-apocalyptic sceneries paid off because the immersion level is very high. Throw into that some unique gameplay and you get one of the best games of 2017 so far. Let's talk about the graphics first, because that's the first thing you're gonna notice is exceptional. It's one of those moments when you see the game and for the first time you believe that the trailers were not just misleading. The game that you're playing actually looks like things that they've showed as part of their promotional material. Cutscene animations, combat animations, enemy animations are great. The quality of models in cutscenes is amazing and you really have a feeling like you're watching a CGI movie. For example, in this cutscene, if you pay attention to the lady's chin and the region under her eyes, you're gonna see wrinkles show up as she talks, which shows an amazing attention to detail and the amount of work done to really express those actors and have lifelike cutscenes. There's also the wonderful looking open world that you can traverse seamlessly that showcases several environments, day and night cycles, different weather conditions. All of that works and looks beautiful. All of that beauty would be pointless without good gameplay, and luckily Guerrilla managed to create some of the most unique fights you'll ever come across in video games on PlayStation. I'm talking about the stars of this game, the living machines. Their basic body has been outfitted with armor and components, each of which you can actually damage and take off and make the enemy a little bit less tough. Fighting each machine enemy is a unique experience because you have to have tactics for each version of the enemy. You can't just go in guns blazing, you can't kill every enemy through stealth. You have to know how to fight each of the enemies. And this is where components come into play. You have to damage a certain component to make the enemy just a little less threatening, or maybe have it explode and put status effects on that enemy and make it easier to kill with just your spear and arrows. This is probably the biggest accomplishment of Guerrilla, and that's making this whole fighting system work. Because even on normal difficulty, which is the one that I played on for 40 hours or so, I found the enemies challenging and difficult, and as the game progresses, those challenges become bigger, that I kind of felt like I was fighting a Dark Souls bosses or mini bosses. And this brings the thrill of victory to a whole new level, and that's why fighting these machines is such a great experience. The last hook is the storytelling. I've really enjoyed the whole story in Horizon Zero Dawn from its beginning till its end. And the ending is one of the most exciting things I've played through in a while. The last act, last 4 or so main quests are just breathtaking because they take you to different locations and experience different things that reaches its crescendo in the last mission with the biggest fight of the game. I just really enjoyed the whole story portion of Horizon Zero Dawn. So alright, we have good graphics, good storytelling, and good game mechanics. So is this a 10 out of 10 game? Well, no, there are things that need improvement. The game is supposed to be an RPG of a sorts, and I think they call it an action-adventure open-world RPG. But the RPG section is not that greatly developed. This is especially noticeable because all of these other aspects of it are so good that these things that are not as good kind of stick out like a sore thumb. The things that bothered me the most is that I didn't feel that rewards for going through the story or side activities were good enough. The whole itemization in the game is not up to par to RPG standards. There are only several armors that you can pick up in low, medium and high quality, and several weapon types, and that's about it. The rest of the items in the game are basically crafting components for you to create ammo and potions, which is just not exciting enough. I prefer my RPG games to be rewarding me for my exploration. If I go and do a side quest that lasts for an hour or so, I want to get something other than metal shards, maybe a bow with a special name or a special property. Not the best bow in the game, but something that's gonna make me feel rewarded for my efforts. There are also these boxes, mysterious boxes or reward boxes that you get for various quests or activities that just reward you with random stuff from the game, and I really did not find that engaging nor fun. The other RPG aspect that I found lacking was the skill tree, because only a couple of those skills I found really useful. Everything else was basically filler or maybe just an upgrade to your most useful skills. And I think that there is room for improvement there. In the end, Horizon Zero Dawn does so many things well that it should be part of every PlayStation owner's collection. It's not a perfect game, but I think each gamer should have a chance to experience fighting these living machines or going through this epic questline that Guerrilla and Sony presented through Horizon Zero Dawn. I suspect that anything lacking in this installment of the series will surely be improved upon in the next game, because I'm certain that Sony and Guerrilla just created a new franchise for PlayStation systems. In conclusion, I've played for 40 hours straight and I've enjoyed my time with the game very much. I'm gonna continue playing until I get the Platinum Trophy and see everything that the game has to offer. And please let me know if you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did in the comments below, and like and subscribe to our channel. Visit GoSoNoob.com for the latest and greatest guides about Horizon Zero Dawn and other games out there. This is the Noob signing out. Thank you for watching.